So good morning, book dragons. Today is Monday, May the 13th. It is the start to my weekly reading vlog, and I wanted to have a separate reading vlog, but just unfortunately that never happened because the weekend was really intense, and also a few things that happened that I really don't want to discuss. But I have made a lot of progress with Dragon Pearl. I am 193 pages into it. I have brought it with me today. Ooh, that's upside down. I have brought it with me today because I have a couple of errands to do, and I also need to go to UPS again because unfortunately they don't know my address, so I'm gonna have to go and pick up those books. And I even called my cousin, and they was like, no, we're gonna sort this out, and I still haven't heard anything from them, and I can't wait until Thursday because I really want to read those books. So since today I have a couple of errands to do, what I decided to do was just to go and pick up those books. And I also want to treat myself to Starbucks, and I also need to get some things in Walmart. So yeah, I'm on my way to go to work, which I'm not happy about just because I really don't want to go to work. I just want to be in my house, being a couch potato, and just reading. That's all I want to do. And, you know, play with my kids because, like, let's be real, I just want to be in my house with my dogs. But I'm going to go to work, and if I read a little bit, then I'll update you. If not, I'll tell you in the next clip what is it that I'm going to be doing. So have a great day. Now it is 4:49 and it's been a day. It's been a long ass day. The only thing I want to do is sit down in Starbucks and drink a cold ass coffee and a good brownie because it is 90 degrees right now. So if you hear the AC, I apologize, but it is so damn hot. Earlier it was 93 degrees, so it went down 3, but it's still so damn hot. And then it gets sticky, which is just completely horrible. And I don't even know how I want to go out and just walk to Starbucks because, like, I'm even thinking about that. But I went to get my package for UPS. I'm gonna show it to you when I get home. But there was another package with USPS that I don't want to talk about that because I'm salty and bitter AF. Like, I can't believe they didn't even wait a week. There was a package that arrived on Friday and they sent it back today. Today's Monday. I went to check earlier because I sent somebody to go check, and then I went to check like around 3:30, and I'm pissed off. Just now I have to call Scholastic, tell them to send it back. So yeah, it's been a long day. Apparently the world is concocting something against me and against my address. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some Starbucks, and then, you know, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do later. But I also noticed that I haven't been speaking about Dragon Pearl, and I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm really loving the queer inclusive world that's being woven into the story and how it's being explained, because you can choose to be gender neutral, or, you know, whatever gender you want to be known as. And that's something that I find so interesting, because if you're supernatural, you can choose how you want to be represented, and that is just fascinating for me. And I'm also loving the details that are happening in the story and the events. And there's some things that I'm like, after they're being shown, that I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense, you know. I'm trying to be vague. I'm trying to be vague because I don't want to spoil anything for you, but so far I'm really enjoying the world building aspects, and the action is really cool, and the writing is okay. I'm not having any issues with it. The only thing that I can say is that, damn, he uses that YA famous line of releasing a breath I didn't know I was holding one too many times. Like, one is okay because I know, yeah, it can happen, but like, it's already been used like 3 or 4 times, and once it was used out of context, and I was like, wait, what the hell is happening here? But I am really enjoying it. I just really want to know how is it that it's going to wrap up. There are a few things that I'm a bit skeptical about, but so far it's an interesting read. So for another update for today, it is 8:35 and I'm back home. I have the 2 packages that I went to get. Well, I went to get one, my mother got the other one. And I wanted to have the honor of unboxing them now because I've never done that before. And yeah, I read like 10 pages when I was in Starbucks. Really didn't read much. And if you hear the AC, the fan, not the AC, if you hear the fan, it's because it's extremely hot and I don't want to turn off the fan. So yeah, it's already started off as a fail. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this right now, but we're going to try our best. Yeah, we're going to try our best. Apparently I don't have arm power, but we're going to go with it. But yeah, Ooh, there's another thing that I forgot to mention that I really did like about Dragon Pearl is that it has a pronunciation guide, and I was just like, oh my god, this is so beautiful, because I do want to be truthful to the culture that you're representing in the story, and having a glossary or a pronunciation guide is just perfect. So I'm really enjoying that. And yeah, I opened this. Yeah, so in this package we have, oh my god, I'm so happy. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I am in love. Okay, let's do the honors of removing the dust jacket. Look at that, that is so cute. That's a papaya and a mango. Fun fact, I live in a tropical environment. What? I live where? I live in a tropical environment, but I hate mangoes. When we came to Puerto Rico, I ate a lot of mangoes and me cansé de los mangos. So yeah, oh my god, this is just precious. Okay, this is too beautiful. I can't. Oh, okay, I'm really excited. Okay, I'm gonna put it down because I'm too excited. And then the other one is for the Asian readathon, which is The Prince and the Dressmaker. So yeah, I can't wait to actually get to this. Okay, I like the artwork, it's cute. So yeah, I'm really excited for that one. I can't wait to get to it. And this one is one that I'm just gonna dig in. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so precious. Okay, I can't wait to read this. Like, I can't. Oh my god, I already told myself that until I don't finish the Dragon Pearl, I think I spit myself. Well, that's TMI. I apologize. But I told myself, until I don't finish Dragon Pearl, I am not going to read this. But, oh my god. Yes. Ooh, it's pretty. It's purple and black. Okay, I am immensely excited. I can't wait to get to these books. Amazon, what you doing to my packages? Man, it's a little bit dented here. But I can't wait. I'm so excited. I've heard nothing but good things about this one, and yeah, I wish I had the artwork, like, honestly, but I think I could download it from J. Kristoff's website, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to be spoiled for anything, but I'm really excited for these 3 books that I got, so I can't wait to actually start these. So yay! Okay, I'm gonna read, control myself, and then I'll update you later on. So final update of the night. It is 9:42 right now, and I just finished Dragon Pearl, and I really enjoyed it. I would say I give it 4 out of 5 stars, because there are a couple of things that were expanded on that I was just like get to the point. Like, I really want to know what's the end game of what's going to happen. So a couple of things were like a little bit extended, and I was just like, cut it short, I want to know what's gonna happen. But I would definitely say that there was something that happened, that plot twist that happened, that kind of revelation that I was just like, no, why would he do that? But it's more like personal preference, because I, like, in my mind I had a different scenario played out, and it was just so sad when that one was introduced, because I was just like, why man? But I was okay with it, because I'm okay with the way that it ended, but it was just something that I wasn't expecting, and I kind of don't like, you know. But again, personal preference. But overall, it was a really interesting story, and I really did love the world building aspects to it. But like I said, I think it's something that I said previously, that I wanted more from the supernatural creatures, and if I didn't say it, now I'm gonna say it. I did want more from the supernatural creatures, especially because they were really interesting. But I think that what we got satiated like my love for it. I just would have loved a little bit more. But there are a lot of things that happened that I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but I would like to see how like her world changes now, because a lot of things happened. And yeah, and also if she sees these other people again, because like, yeah, circumstances brought them together, but like, will they ever get back together again? I don't know, but I really did enjoy the story. May 16th, and yes, if you said it, it's another car clip because I've been really busy this week and I have an activity next week. That's why I'm really busy this week, because I'm preparing for that one. But as of right now, today, the only thing I'm gonna do is pay a couple of bills, and then that's it. I didn't update anything yesterday just because, like, I came out at 3, I went to get a few awards that I had to get, and then I had to come home, take a shower, eat something really quickly, and take my little brother to the hospital. It wasn't anything serious, it's just that he was feeling under the weather, and I wanted to check that he didn't have anything, like, really severe. So we took him, we came out at 10, he came out okay. They injected him twice, gave him a few prescriptions, and he's all good right now. He even says he's feeling better, so I'm like, yes, thank you, finally. But yeah, I managed to read yesterday, even though I had a really hectic day. I managed to read The Prince and the Dressmaker at the hospital, and I wish I could have recorded my experiences because, like, my emotions, my reactions, it was such a beautiful story. Like, it was heartfelt, it was lovely, and I enjoyed it so much. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Like, I even told my mother that I was gonna cry because as to how good this book was, and she looked at me like, and I'm like, okay. But it was just lovely, and I wanted to record my reaction, but I was reading, I was also laughing and just making faces because it was just so beautiful, and people were like, and I was just like, okay, you know, yeah, I'm weird, but you know, whatever. It was just lovely. I enjoyed it so much. I also started Aurora Rising because I couldn't control myself anymore. You guys, oh my god, I'm freaking enjoying all the characters, but I'm gonna update you a little bit more on that later because it's 7:24 and I'm going to be late for work. So yeah, also today I wanted to be a vagabond because I just wanted to wear baggy clothes to work, and I can't do that because it's not gonna look very professional of me. So I decided to, like, tone down my clothing a little bit, but it's because it's really hot as of late. Like, yesterday it hit 103, and I'm just like, I can't function as a human being. I wanted to wear a dress, but I didn't want to wear one, so I was like, you know what, let me just go a little bit comfy and just work out the kinks. But yeah, I'm going to be updating you later because Aurora Rising, it's so good. And I'm only, like, I think I said this, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm 70 pages in, and it's just, there's, the character's amazing. I have to praise Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman because, like, the fact that to how they're interweaving the story, and also how they can have multiple perspectives, and just, you know, for each one of them to have a different undertone and to also be different, and just the way that they speak, the way that they carry themselves, it's just freaking amazing. I'm loving it so much. It is an incredible read so far, and I can't wait to get a little bit more into it. But I'm gonna cut this clip off because if not, I'm gonna be extremely late for work. So talk to you when I have something to say. Right now it is 10:53. I'm on my break. I'm not doing anything right now. I've just been reading for the past couple of minutes, and I'm about to go on my lunch break in a few, but I wanted to update you on Aurora Rising, and I'm just freaking loving this so much. I'm just mesmerized by all the characters and just how cool and unique and also complex they are, because they're just, I swear, you have me cracking up every few instances, because, like, the one I have to admit that I'm just a little bit iffy about is Finn. I think he's a doodoo head, like, honestly. What's her name? Zila, not much of a speaker, but I like what she has done. She's a weird one, like, let's just say that she's a weird one. And Ty, Scar, Kat are my favorite so far. Cal is one that I'm getting into. He sounds like he's a very brooding individual, and I'm enjoying him. But I'm just, I love this so freaking much. Like, I can't, and I'm not biased. I'm just really freaking loving this book. And I forgot that this week was the start of Bingo-a-thon. I could have sworn it was next week. I completely blanked out on that one, but I am reading a book that is for that, for those challenges that were set. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish this between today and tomorrow because I am hooked and I just want to finish this. It is so freaking good that I can't stop saying positive adjectives about that, and I'm going to continue repeating the same things. So I'm going to update you a little bit later on throughout the day. Good morning, you guys. So to continue being on trend, today is May 17th, and yeah, another car clip because I'm just being that way this week. But if I sound like crap and I look like crap, it's because I feel like crap. Like, I have severe allergies, and it's 7:38. That means I'm going to be extremely late to work. I don't care. Like, I'm moody and salty today because, like, these allergies are just killing me, and I can't seem to shake them off no matter what the hell I do. But today, reason that I don't care about being late is because we have professional development, and it's just boring because like they never give us anything new and anything that we can include into, you know, our work, and it's just unnecessary and just a completely waste of time. And I'm just mad because of that, like, let's be real. But hopefully I can shake off this allergy throughout the day. I am under medication. I brought my medication with me. I also brought Aurora Rising because I need to finish that. I'm like 230 something pages into it, and not much I can say aside from everything else that I've said, but I'm freaking enjoying everything about it. And there's so many things that are happening that are just like these plot devices that are just like, oh my god. But also you can see like they're starting to click with one another, and that's just like, that's making my heart content. And I'm enjoying that. From the beginning there were some characters that I was a bit iffy about, but now I'm just loving all of them. And I feel so sorry for Ari. Like, I'm feeling for the girl, man. But it's just such an incredible journey to go on, and I'm just loving every single aspect of it. And I'm gonna continue reading. Morning. So today is Saturday, May 18th, and I already woke up. I had my breakfast. I'm going to watch a few booktube videos because I'm a little bit behind. I also want to watch Bookmark because since I was reading Aurora Rising last night, I actually missed it. But I'm just gonna catch up on a few videos. But I couldn't function anymore last night as a human being. I just disconnected from everything. Those final chapters were really heart-wrenching. I'm never gonna forgive Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff for putting me through such turmoil. Like, I haven't ugly cried since the Infernal Devices. Yep, I haven't ugly cried since those books, and this one just it got to me. I was extremely emotional, and I'm not gonna forgive them because, like, damn, I know I tweeted last night because I needed to tweet, but it was too much for me.
¿Qué hace? ¿Y qué tú haces? Chalu? ¿Qué hace? Snow? Mark? ¿Qué hacen? ¿Qué pasó?
Morning, you guys. So today is May 19th. It is 10:44 right now. I'm not showing my face because I look like a complete mess, but I managed to get to page 207 of With Fire on High last night, and I am freaking enjoying this book so much. I'm loving that we're getting more from the main characters and whatnot in the her background, and what's, you know, basically making her drive, her motivations and her wants. I'm just really enjoying the story. But for today, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna spend at least 2 or 3 hours because I want to rearrange my bookshelves. Well, not necessarily like rearrange, but I want to both clean them and move them a little bit, because you see that little space that I have right there. I want to move this bookshelf a little bit over, this one a little bit over, this one a little bit over, because I do have a little bit of space there, and I want to get a little bit more space in that section because I'm going to put another small bookshelf there. So yeah, those are my plans for today, and I think I'm going to take at least 3 hours doing that because in my current state I'm taking way too much time to do things. So yeah, I will talk to you when I get something done. I also want to watch a movie while I'm doing that because I can't find any audiobooks that I like, and I wanted to subscribe to Scrib, but I don't have any more battery life in my phone, so I decided to let that charge and just watch a movie and try and figure out what the hell I'm going to do. So yeah, that's my update for today. Final clip of the day. It is 7:01 p.m. right now, and I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to be reading a little bit more of With Fire on High. And yes, I just noticed that I'm pronouncing this wrong, is With the Fire on High. So I'm going to read maybe around 20 more pages, but then I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to take another shower because it's extremely hot, and right now I'm suffering, but I really want to do this clip without the fan on. So yeah, and then I just want to watch another movie. I think I'm going to watch Epic again, because to keep on trend, I need to watch Epic. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a recap of all the books that I read throughout this readathon. And even though I had forgotten about this readathon, I tried to save it on Thursday, but nonetheless, we're here. So I'm just going to tell you which of the books that I managed to read for these challenges, and since I completed a lot of these books throughout this challenge, I'm just going to count them for this one. So for anticipated book and also 5-star prediction, it's no doubt, is Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This was, of course, 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it so much. It was such an incredible story. I gushed throughout this entire vlog about this book, so I'm not going to be elaborating too much on it. But this also can count for diverse rep, because we have in this world that it's like 2000 and something, you know, there's still a Chinese American representation. There's also a person of color. There is a bisexual character. So yeah, this had a lot of representation, and I really loved it so much. So I'm gonna stop talking about it, because yeah. For favorite genre, I don't have one because I didn't read anything from fantasy. I did read sci-fi, which is my second favorite genre, so maybe we might count I might count Dragon Pearl. But nonetheless, Dragon Pearl, I did manage to finish it this week, and this one is for pink and they're blue on the cover. The fox spirit is blue. A story that I really did love, and I loved the representation in it, and also the world building was really good. It was an interesting story. For cover by, that one is again the one that I showed you, With the Fire on High, and I can also count this one for new on my TBR, because this was one of the last books that I received. And yeah, this is just, I think this is gonna be a 5 out of 5 stars. I'm currently on page 261. I'm loving it so much. What can I tell you about it is that the representation is lovely. The story is incredible. We deal with a teen mom who's Puerto Rican, being raised by her abuela, and you know, she is trying to deal with the circumstances that come on that behalf, and also learning new things and adapting in her current state. So yeah, it's a wonderful read, and I just love it so much. If I have to nitpick with something, it would definitely be like the continuous use of "I released a breath I didn't know I was holding," which is a line that it gets to me every single time I hear it, because sometimes it's just like not used correctly in context. So that's why I'm just like rolling my eyes, because I was like, why did you include this line? Is unnecessary. And the final book that I read this week is The Prince and the Dressmaker. For that one is new to me author, and also I can count this one as diverse rep. I'm sorry, because we do have a gender fluid main character, and the story was really lovely. I loved it so freaking much. It was what I wanted, what I needed at the moment, and it's a cute story to be told, and also something to read. And I've never read anything from Jenny Wong, so yeah, it was a surprise read for me. So those are all the books that I managed to finish and or read and or start throughout this week. You already know which is my favorite book, which is going to be my second favorite book, which is obviously With the Fire on High. But that's it for this Bingo-a-thon. And yes, I know I extended it one more day, but it's just because, like I said, I forgot about this readathon. So we're just going to continue. But yeah, I want to say thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, you are a pro, man. You deserve a little pat on the shoulder. So thank you for watching. I want to say have a wonderful day and or night, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.